When I started this business, how did I come to this idea? How do I put it all together? So what I believe is in values, like giving back value to the customer and having great customer service. What I want to show you is I've created a very simple system. And through this system, one of the things I want to show you first is the pricing. So if you come over here, I'll show you the pricing. Pricing with the cup size and only 3 items on the menu. After having 3 cup sizes, then I talked about what options do we have. And I realized that I want to have everything and more in my shop. So we have all the toppings that any other bubble tea competitors do, but we have more on top of that. So our toppings are at least 24 different toppings, at least. Some stores are 30. Then we have the ice machine, which is optional, but don't forget, bubble tea needs ice. That's where the origins started. So right here, we always make sure we have our staple. And my Earl Grey, my bestseller, is a drink that I would easily bring to any bubble tea competition and also compete with all the other brands. One of the questions that people always ask me is, how do you cater for who wants less sweet? So we've come up with unsweetened options that you can mix and make it less sweet. So we thought about a lot of different pain points with the business. As you can see, we have a very big slogan here, your cup, your way. And that's exactly what we want to achieve. All of this. And I recommend you to taste them. So because sometimes we have new flavors, okay? So we're always coming out with new things, but we always have our staples, the top 10 best sellers. Right, so great green tea. Now, make sure you always ask for a sample cup. We're giving it out, no judgments. Grapefruit green tea, for those people who like sour stuff. Refreshing. But my personal favorite, it has to be a milk tea, of course, because we're in the bubble tea business, right? So, black milk tea. Again, no judgments. Taste, whichever. Find out what flavor suits you best. When we designed the store, we had to know what technology is out there, and also in terms of energy saving, cost saving as well, and also user friendly. So a lot of our equipments are for the front of house, more like a buffet station. So we had to make sure that we had all the options provided. The good thing that we had a good company to work with, Hospitality World Direct, I highly recommend. You have to secure a good supplier for your ingredients. And we've done that. And now that we initially worked with Bubble Heaven, but now that we've moved on to going direct to the manufacturers themselves in Taiwan. So we have all our items imported from Taiwan because that's the land of the origins of bubble tea. Part of the journey that I started off is finding a location. That was my hardest hurdle. But once we found a great location with a lot of patience, the next best thing was to do designing, which wasn't my best forte. In fact, the name ToppingsNTea's was actually created by my sister, who is my partner as well. So I started this business with $0. It is still possible today. You just have to make the right deals. And when we designed the store, I had to stick to what I do best. And if it wasn't designing, I left it to my sister to help me out with that. Obviously, when we started the store, we needed equipment as well and the right shop fitter to help us out. We got a very good designer and work with the right equipment specialist. It's Hospitality World Direct, and our sales rep is Linda. Now, Linda has been fantastic. She's helped me right from my first original store to our 5th store until today. So 5 years on, we're still in business, and I would recommend her to anyone. She's got the people personality, and she's got now the knowledge and also the experience to assist you with any equipment need that you have. And I want to say thank you, Linda, for helping me out from day one, and 5 years later, and maybe 5-10 more years to go. why not? Thank you.